What's up, everyone? Welcome to Bilbrons and Dragons. I'm your host, Bilbron Bafflestone. So today we're having another episode of my battle replays, where I'm going to be presenting to you the second battle from my recent level 20 one-shot, and I've edited it down so there's no pausing, no indecision, no rules discussions, no backtracking, etc. Nothing but 32 minutes of lean play. Now, before you watch, I do recommend that you take a look at the first battle in the series, because this one follows directly after that. And you might want to check out the level 20 Abjurer build video that I did that details the character that I'll be playing for this. Regardless, without further ado, let's jump right in and check it out. Alrighty, so should we short rest or no?
I'm good.
About that, as that creature falls to the ground, it makes quite a large rumble. Its massive weight sending waves throughout the rocks themselves, and you begin to hear creatures coming crawling out from behind the trees and various rocks down from the crater here. You have maybe 3 rounds before they are upon you. So roll initiative again, and we will take it from there in case you want to do any prep, any spells, or heal up in any way.
Do we get to position ourselves for this already, or is it just initiative basically as soon as we defeated the other guy?
No, as the other one fell to the ground, it sends like a shockwave throughout the rocks, and you begin to hear some rustling coming from behind various trees and rocks, some of the statues, and you begin to hear creatures crawling across the stone floor down here in the crater, and you will have a couple of rounds before they are upon you. You just had to roll initiative in case you want to do anything. Reposition, for example.
Yeah, I'm moving the dragon off 70 feet, and Cedric will channel Divinity Harness Divine Power.
Alright, Rob, Sumiakan.
Rob is sprinting using this extra movement from Staff City. End of turn.
Alright, William.
Alright, I'm going to move to here with a height of 60 feet above the roof, and I'm going to use my action to shape change into an ancient brass dragon. And I'm not going to change my token because I'm going to just resume my human form in the next round.
And that is your turn?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, Katashi.
So we don't see anything hostile yet?
You can make a perception check.
Is that an action or just I can make one?
Yeah, that would be what you spent this round for as your action. You could still move, take bonus actions and stuff like that.
Okay, sure, I'll take a peek around.
Alright, which direction are you looking for enemies to come from?
My first thought is here for some reason, but also maybe down here. I don't know if I can look at both. Is this an entrance here, or what is this thing sticking out?
It is an entrance into a long stone lift that goes up. There is no entrance at the ground floor level here. This whole thing is basically a tall tower that extrudes out from the main building itself with a entrance down at the ground floor. And there is a long hollow shaft with a platform and some rope work. Basically a rope and tackle. A block and tackle, it's called.
Okay. I'll have the dragon dash forward 20 feet off the ground, pretty low. And I would focus most of my attention over here if I have to like pick one area to look at.
Okay, perception, let me just double check those. Do not believe they are particularly stealthy. Nope, so you're able to see all the larger creatures and also point them out to the others, so I'm going to reveal them on the map.
It's a sweet stomach sack they got dangling there. Okay, that's all I can do.
Alright, Elliot.
Elliot will walk 40 feet here, and he is going to use his action to cast 6th level animate object. So we'll have...
sorry, I didn't see your movement there. You were at the other side of the gate, yeah?
Yeah. Can I walk through that?
It is still closed. It is not large enough for you to walk through. You can teleport through if you have any way to do that, because you can see to the other side.
I'll Misty Step later. I will cast all my blades out again. 6th level animate object. And I will bonus action give Raphael Bardic Inspiration.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, these ones do not get a turn yet. Raphael.
Raphael will fly 30 feet. Here I will take elevation 20 feet, and then I will cast a spell, Blade Barrier.
Wait, are we in combat though, or I thought we were still in like prep?
Some of the enemies have been revealed now. You know where they're coming from, so you can cast spells on them. They are all in the area, so they all make dex saves. So your DC is
21.
Fail, fail, and fail. They all take 60-10 slashing damage, so go ahead and roll that. 34. Alright, is that your turn?
I have still bonus action. We will summon Tentacle of the Deep front of this guy. Tentacle of the Deep attack. 17 for 10. Not 17, but 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Yeah, and then end of turn.
Okay. William, Simulacrum.
Alright, it's going to fly from over here. And then the Dragonelle will dash so that I end up here. which is I measured out in range to vortex warp this creature into the wall here. DC 20 con save versus being smacked here.
A natural 20, 25.
I fail, and that ends my turn.
All right, Edward.
Edward will fly 25 feet over the ground and dash was here. And that's my turn.
All right, Elliot, your simulacrum.
Alright, my simulacrum is going to burn a 6th level. Also, to animate objects. Yeah, that's the end of his turn.
Cedric.
Cast Savior's Mantle. That's our action. Bonus action will change the trick weapon to its trick weapon form. Gets reach and becomes a D10. And that's the turn.
All right, Raph, simulacrum.
We see only this 5. Ralph is taking few steps back, and I will shoot this guy with my Eldritch Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, last 3 hits.
+9 Radiant from Crusader's Mantle. I end my turn here.
William.
All right, I am going to move here, and then I'm going to launch a Fire Breath. Let me throw a cone out there. More or less that. It will not get this one, but it will get the other 4. So 59 fire if they fail their dex save.
4? Are you seeing something on the map that I don't?
I'm sorry, it's a 90-foot cone.
Oh, it's a 90-foot cone.
Yeah,
Okay.
this was just given
Is
kind of the
that not
direction
in
of
the-
it, but it's a 90-foot cone.
Do I not have a 90-foot cone?
No, you
Wow.
maxed out at 60.
Wow, cheapskates. Can't even afford a 90-foot cone. Okay. Yeah, 59 is the dex save. What's your DC?
21?
The 3 in the line here, in the blade barrier, they all fail. The one in the corner, it passes.
All right. I'll use the rest of my movement to get to this position and up in the air and end my turn.
All right, Katashi,
I'm going to fly down and just go to town on this one. Advantage. Still alive.
still alive.
Okay, well, one more. Crit.
All right, that kills it.
Okay, I'll move down the one. Next 2, I'll do this one without advantage to do rapid strike.
Mhm.
Fuck, should have great weapon master. Okay, then number 4, 16.
16 misses.
Okay, rapid strike.
25.
And I
Still standing.
killed something and crit. Great weapon master, attack
Mhm.
number 6, 18.
18 misses.
I saw its health after I attacked. I should not have great weapon mastered. That was not a smart move. Okay, I'm done.
Elliot.
I'm afraid that if I command my animated objects too early to go out there, there's going to be like a meteor swarm. So what I will do, actually, I'll just bonus action command them to head towards Cedric and be in his aura, and I'll just action dodge. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Moving on to this. This one moves out of the blade barrier.
Damage when it starts turn there, I guess. It's only
It's
5
on the
feet.
first turn, yeah. And it's only
Yeah,
5 foot thick. It's not 10 feet like it is on the cone here. Roll the damage again. It moves down here to right here. Katashi, how high are you currently in the air?
I'm basically on the ground.
Okay, then this one jumps up and attacks you with 2 claws striking out at you midair for a 13 and a 28.
Okay, I'll use my last reaction point to try to kill the thing.
Okay.
Advantage, so 23.
And that kills it. The first attack does land, so you take that 12 slashing and 6 necrotic, and it died. And that is the end of that. This one comes jumping down into the valley as it leaps down here from up top of the cliffside, and then spends a movement to run up here to the simulacrum, and it strikes out against it with 2 claws, and 2 tendrils come shooting out of its maw that hanging agape. 27 for the first claw, hit for 14 slashing and 8 necrotic, and second one is a 16.
Miss.
Alright, and then the first tendril is a 19.
Hit.
For 7 piercing and 3 necrotic. And as this tendril strikes out against you, it wraps around you and you are grappled. As the second one hits you with advantage for a 23, for 12 piercing and 9 necrotic.
Lots of concentration checks.
Oh, yeah, that's a fail.
No, it's Warcaster, so it's advantage.
Okay. All pass. And then it begins to bore the tendrils into your simulacrum and attempt to drink it. I need it to make a constitution save. 12, it takes 25 necrotic damage. And its strength is reduced by 4.
Constitution saving throw. For 12 holds.
Alright, Raphael.
Raphael is moving here. And we will blast this guy 4 times. 1, 2, 3. And no advantage.
So the 27 and the 20 hit for 3 total. It is still standing.
And we will move it 20 feet to
Oh,
this
and an extra
direction.
5.
And bonus action, we will strike with this tendril, this last guy in a wall. 24 for 7. And now end of turn.
William, your simulacrum.
Alright, Vortex Warp on this creature, DC 20 con save, or I'm putting it into the blade barrier here. Actually, right here is fine. If it fails, DC 20 con save.
It fails.
Alright, I'll put it here, and it'll take the 6d10 damage.
So roll the 60-10 for blade barrier. 33. Alright, end of turn.
Actually, it'll get a little bit closer.
Okay.
And then end turn.
Edward.
Yeah, I'm descending behind the wall. Gonna go here and recklessly attack this guy.
That hits. Still standing.
And second attack.
And it is dead.
Yeah, that's my turn. Unfortunately, I can't move any further.
At the end of your turn, a creature comes walking out from the building over here, looking familiar, dressed in the same uniform as the Vileblood that you caught in Yharnam earlier.
Nice.
Alright, and he sprints out of the building, approaching you, Raphael, pulling out his Shikage, changing it into a Bloodblade form as he draws it across his hand again, and he's going to attack you 3 times. First one is a 21.
Hit. I will make dexterity saving throw.
You want to hear the damage first.
Okay.
23 slashing, 13 necrotic for 36 total.
Okay, and I will do dexterity saving throw on disadvantage.
Okay, reducing it by
Then-
10 to 26. Second attack is a 27.
Bring the pain.
24 slashing and 14 necrotic. And the last one is a crit.
Wait. 155. Last one is crit. Do we have anything?
I'll Silvery Barbs that crit.
Okay, then it is a 33 instead. For 18 slashing, 8 necrotic, 26 total.
We are standing and then some constitution saving throws.
Yep, for concentration. DC for the first one is 13.
Pass.
18, still a pass. DC for the second one is 19.
Oh, easy.
And
Last-
last one is 26, so 13, and a pass.
Standing strong.
Alright, he pulls out a gun and shoots you with disadvantage for a 21.
21. 8 hit.
For 11 piercing and 10 necrotic. 21
Okay.
total, so just a DC 10 con save. Alright, and you pass. And that is that one's turn. And then another one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Simulacrum it is. Comes running down the cliffside here, jumps to the bottom, and swings out against you 3 times after transforming their blades. First one is a 24 for 20 slashing, 13 necrotic.
Oh,
Remember that your simulacrum has those special reactions.
we will take this dexterity saving throw on disadvantage. 17, so take still 9.
Alright, and second one is a 25 for 18 slashing, 14 necrotic.
Yeah, somehow we are still standing.
And last one is a nat 1.
Oh, yeah,
So-
put me to the head now.
Yes, I think I will.
Give me a second, let's check this constitution saving throws. 18, 19, 13. How much was the... No, okay, there was only
Second
2.
one, the gun is a 30, 10 piercing, and 14 necrotic.
And Sim is dead.
Okay, that is that one. And this one in the corner here, it's... Are you 100 feet in the air right now, Edward?
No, about 15, so I could hit the other thing that was down here.
Okay. Then this one is going to run up to you, and it is going to strike out with 2 claws, and 2 tendrils come shooting out at you. For a 25 for the first claw, for 13 slashing, 5 necrotic, and a 27 for the second one, for 13 slashing and 10 necrotic. 27 damage total. And then the 2 tendrils, an 18,
Does not hit.
okay, and a 26 for
That does
13 piercing and 5 necrotic. Reduced to 6, so 11 total. And as that tendril hits you, you are grappled as it wraps around you, and it attempts to drink you. I need a con save. That passes, and yeah, you take no damage. That is that one's turn. As out from the main gate over here, another one of those creatures comes running out of the building. So he'll dash up to you, Edward, and that'll be his turn. Elliot Simulacrum.
So Fosamine will bonus action tell his animate object to rush straight forward and dash to surround the thing attacking Raphael. And Fosamine will just dodge as his action. And yeah, they're all going to move over there, and that's the end of his turn.
Okay, this one at the start of its turn dies no matter what. So Cedric, your turn.
I should be able to get to the hunter that's to my southeast, and we will take some stabs. 30?
That hits barely.
Oh, fantastic. I don't like that. 37. Big ol' stab. Stab him again. 19?
19 misses.
20 feet to dismount the Dragonel. The Dragonel attack.
Misses.
And the second also
Misses.
dismount 20 feet and bonus action disengage. And we'll move our other 20 feet back to the other side of the Dragonel, and the Dragon will head off to wherever it flies to.
All right. William.
All right, so first see if the breath weapon recharges. No. All right, then I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to vortex warp this guy into the force cage. So DC 21 con save.
21.
Silvery barbs.
24.
Damn.
I'll silvery barbs that as well.
21.
My simulacrum will silvery barbs it as well.
Mm-hmm. 27.
Oh my!
People hate it with one fun trick.
my simulacrum will silvery barbs it.
26.
All right, well, he is one durable asshole. A nod of respect and end turn.
All right. Hitachi.
Okay, I'm going to fly over the barrier. I think the fucking army down here, they can handle 2 little guys. So I'll go help Edward. So I'll come over here, and I'll start swinging on the big spider thing.
All right.
So it hurts, so I will have advantage on the first one, and I'll give up advantage for 5th attack, and so many crits tonight. Holy shit. This bib is putting in work.
32
Second
and
attack, 17, miss.
Yep.
Couple crits.
For another 28.
4.
24 hits for another 21.
Then my rapid strike attack,
Also hits for 24.
and then I crit, so 1 more. Miss. Fuck. Just a sliver. Okay, that's it.
Okay, Elliot.
Elliot's going to bonus action, Misty Step 20 feet, and then he's going to move 40 feet to about here. Action dodge.
Action to dodge.
Yep.
All right, Raphael.
Okay, Raphael will take an misty step here. Did I get any advantages for all these silvery buffs? I guess no.
I'm stuck.
Okay,
So many silvery barbs.
Oh yeah, damn.
I will shoot this guy with the Eldritch Blast.
The right one or the left one?
Left one, trying to push it toward these animated creatures. 1, 2, 3, no advantage, 4. Okay, we will push it this 10 feet toward that direction. And then, as our movement, we will fly here 30 feet up and end my turn.
All right, William Simulacrum.
All right, he will just cast Wall of Force around home slice there. Boom,
Nice.
end turn.
Edward.
Reckless attacks. First one goes to this.
Hits.
Is it still alive?
Nope, that kills it.
Cool. Second attack goes to the other one.
That hits, so 30.
And then my bonus action attack, because it's Great Weapon Master, will also go to the guy in armor.
Yeah, 20 hits.
And that would be my turn.
Okay, this lad, Wall of Force is opaque, correct?
It is invisible.
It is invisible,
Yes,
as in see-through.
correct.
Alright, he turn into a swarm of crows and reappears 25 feet over here next to Cedric.
Hey, I don't like that.
And
Get that
he
out
is
of
going to swing out against you a couple of times.
Okay.
He cannot transform his blade, so these will be normal Shikage attacks. First one for 28, 12 slashing, 13 necrotic.
Will uncanny dodge for the 12.
Second one is a 20.
That misses.
Right. Third one is a 19, which also misses.
Also
Pulls
misses.
out their firearm, attacks with disadvantage for a 29. 17, piercing, 8 necrotic. That is the end of their turn.
Cool. I'll use a special reaction to just leave. We'll go 40 feet over here.
Excellent. This one. You are currently 60 feet in the air, right? Simulacrum, William, on your Dragonel. Then
Oh, I need to make you a con check. I'm sorry.
it goes towards Cedric. So he will join you as a fellow non-flying plebeian and attack you 3 times.
Oh, wow. I see how it is.
Nat 1 misses. And 30 for 20 slashing and 11 necrotic.
All right. We'll quick step it for 30 as a reduction.
So you
That's
take
not
1
so
damage instead. And third one, 28 for 23 slashing and 12 necrotic.
Ouch.
And firearm with disadvantage, 21.
Misses.
And that is his turn. This one, against Edward, he is going to transform his sword into the blood blade and attack 3 times. First one is a 20.
That hits.
14 slashing, reduced to 7, and 8 necrotic for 15 total.
15 total. I will rally.
Okay, make your reaction attack. 17 misses.
That's unfortunate.
The second one, 21 for 21 slashing and 14 necrotic. Alright, and third attack against you, Edward, is a 24 for 22 slashing and 5 necrotic. And they'll also pull a firearm, disadvantage, for a 19.
That just hits.
That hits. Okay, 10 piercing and 4 necrotic. And then it is Elliot's simulacrum.
Bonus action, Mystic Step, and he's going to move 30 feet. And he will action dash 30 more feet. And now we get to use the animated object. So they are going to begin to swarm this guy right here. But they all got to go around this. Is this force cage gone?
Still there. He teleported out.
So they're going to have to go around the force cage, right? How tall is a force cage?
The wall of force, the circular one?
Yeah.
It's 10 feet radius, 10 feet radius, so it'd be 20 feet high, because I did a globe around him.
Okay, so they're all going to swarm him. 4 total hit, 29 damage. And this little one over here, he's going to try to get as close as possible. That's the end of the turn.
At the end of Forcemine's turn, something begins to come crawling out of the elevator shaft down here.
Oh, that's what we saw before.
Indeed. And this one begins to levitate off the ground, and it flies 20 feet up. Anyone within this radius, I need a charisma save.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to have to do so many Christmas saves. Jesus Christ.
That's what, 21? Why are we so bad?
Whoa.
I'll legendary save to make that, or legendary resistance to succeed.
I can't wait till I start rolling with a 10. We really...
Charisma save, normal.
19.
Wait. All your animated objects are destroyed.
No.
Damn
Oh
it.
shit.
Anyone else in that area who failed that saving throw has their charisma reduced by 1.
I have an 18 hit Charisma save, so I just naturally pass it.
What's the DC?
The DC is 18.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I had missed that.
Goodbye, animated objects. It's fun. And Lothros has to make a Charisma save as well, right?
Oh,
The
yeah, this
Dragonelle?
Dragonelle.
Yeah,
I'm
the
sorry.
Dragonels.
Totally forgot it existed, and I looked over and
Oh, shoot, yeah, I didn't even know my simulacrum.
I could, but no.
So what happens if we fail? I'm sorry?
You lose 1 charisma.
Oh, okay.
Charisma modifier point.
Is the second from William X, is that your simulacrum? I see a...
Oh, yeah, the fail is for
charisma
my
save,
simulacrum,
10
so it
plus 1.
lost a point.
Okay, and that is that creature's turn, so Cedric.
Hey, I'll just control the Dragonelle on my time. It'll come in enough for me to get the sneak, and I'll attempt to stay. It's probably not going to work, but gosh, this is hurt. 15, I assume, misses. A 14 is a lower number. Bonus action will disengage and go 35 over here, and the Dragonelle will make its attack. Rend.
First rend hits.
Cool, so it's going to do 13 total, and then it will also leave. It's the turn.
Okay, then William, you're up.
Alright, this thing is not looking good. Alright, I'm gonna fly up to it and attempt to plane shift it. So I will first make an attack, and then it will have to do so plane shift attack. So 25 to hit.
Hits.
Alright, it now has to make a DC 21 wisdom save versus being plane shifted. Wait, it might be charisma. Hold on, let me check. Plane shift is charisma save. So DC 21 charisma save.
Charisma save, alright. It fails, and is going to use 1 legendary resistance to pass.
Damn. Then I will use my bonus action to teleport 60 feet, and that will end my turn.
Okay. Katashi.
All right. I guess I'll turn to Edward real quick and say, hey, you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hearing some chaos on the other side of the barrier, I'm a little worried. So I'm going to come over and seeing this thing here, I'm going to just go to it first. So I'm in the mantle. That's still up, right?
It
Sure.
should be.
This thing is damaged. So let's go for it. 24.
Hits.
I'll give up advantage on this one. 16.
Misses.
Third attack.
Hits for 22.
Okay. How's it looking at this point?
It is almost bloodied.
Attack number 4. It's a crit. Then rapid strike. 21.
Also hits for another 29.
Still up.
Still up. Looking
Okay.
pretty bad at this point.
Then I Great Weapon Master bonus action because I crit. 19.
Misses.
I'll miss. Okay. And I'll move down a little more. Just try to take some damage. I'm only down 3 hit points. Not where I want to be. I'm done. That's it.
Elliot.
Elliot will bonus action Shillelagh. I'm going to move 40 feet here. I'll just dodge.
Then Raphael, you're up.
We will fly here. We remember that, hey, we are cleric and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will cast less. We will do it in the 3rd level. Elliot, Cedric, Kataski, myself, and Simulacrum. So blade barrier is gone. Then I will move holy weapon here and try to hit this.
19 just misses.
Yeah. Then I will fly here and end my turn.
William, your simulacrum is up.
And the blade barrier is gone?
Yes.
Oof, that messes up my strategy a second. I need to pivot. What will I do? What will I do? Okay, I'm going to vortex warp this guy into the force cage. DC 20 con save.
He gets a 24.
And silvery barbs.
That one.
All right.
He is teleported into the cage.
Into the force cage. This is the wall of force, but the force cage will force him to make a charisma save to try and teleport out of it. And that will end my turn.
All right. Then Edward, you're up.
Reckless attacks.
Hits.
And I believe that will be my turn.
Okay. Make a charisma saving throw. It is against your spell save DC?
Yes, so 20.
12. Cannot teleport out. You're stuck in the cage.
Excellent.
Is this the force cage with the bars in it?
Yes.
Then he will try and jam his firearm in between one of the slots and see if he can get an angle on Fossmane down here and shoot with 3/4 cover. A 21 against your simulacrum's AC, plus 5.
Plus 5 would be 23, so that would miss.
And that is that one's turn. This one is going to transform his blade and make 3 attacks against Katashi. First one, a 19.
Nope.
Second one, a 31.
Yeah, that will actually hit.
19 slashing and 9 necrotic. And a 22 for 19 slashing and 11 necrotic. And firearm. Disadvantage for 23 for 17 piercing, 8 necrotic.
Not bad. 84 damage.
And this one is going to do the same against Edward. Transform blade, 3 attacks. First one is a 22 for 23 slashing, 8 necrotic.
I rally.
Rally, okay. Make it your attack. Hits for 50 damage. Holy.
Wow. Man, that's a big old hit.
Yep. Second hit is a 26 for 22 slashing and 13 necrotic. Final attack is an 18, which misses. And it's going to pull out their firearm. Disadvantage for a 27. 10 piercing, 4 necrotic. And that is that one's turn. Elliot's simulacrum.
He will step forward, use a 7th level spell slot, and autos dance on the BBG. And he's going to bonus action Shillelagh. He will move over to here, and that's the end of his turn.
It is immune.
God fucking damn it, I used a 7th level. Damn it. Okay.
Man, they do not want bards to have much to do at high levels.
Yeah.
Alright, it is gonna approach the main group here as it floats across the sky and descends slightly up to here, and I'm gonna adjust its height. And it reaches out with one of its appendages against you, Cedric. A 26 to hit.
That is higher than 24.
Mm-hmm. For 77 force damage.
Yeah, we'll want to have that.
Yeah, to
38. And great. I'll make you a con. The
19.
18. That's an 18.
That is
Lose
just
the big
a
ol' aura.
fail. Alright,
Yeah.
that is that creature's turn though. And it is your turn, Cedric.
Hey, I'm going to try to stab it. But the first thing I'm going to do is bonus action cast effort.
Ooh.
So this will be from the arcane rune. Start concentrating on something else. And we'll go ahead and give her first attack. And
Let's
we'll
see.
do 3rd level smite on this one.
Sick.
It dies.
Fantastic. I
Really?
love to hear those.
Wow, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, that smites. As you strike good and deep into it, your divine light starts to burst it from within, and it just explodes and disappears into nothing. It begins raining blood.
That's my turn. Oh, there is still things conscious. I'm sorry.
Oh, you have more attacks.
My
correct.
apologies. I have
yeah.
a second attack. And stab at this one.
You just killed the toughest enemy on the entire map in one hit. So yeah,
I'm going to do it again.
that is still 17 damage.
Cool. And we'll do a first level smite for another 7.
Right.
And then we have 70 feet of movement this turn, and I don't
Provoke opportunity, yeah.
And that's the turn.
Okay, William.
Alright, I'm going to see if my breath recharges. It does not, so therefore I will fly up to this dude and just finish him off with a claw bite. 21 for 13, 31 for 17, 22 for 16.
46. He's still standing.
Alright, I will stay right there next to him then, and actually, I'll fly back up and incur an opportunity attack if he wants.
Yep, he'll take one against you. It is with the normal Chicago form.
And he is at disadvantage because of foresight?
That is a 16 now.
All right, that missed.
And that is your turn.
Yep.
Katashi.
All right, I will forego advantage. 17.
17 misses.
So all the next 4 are going to be at advantage.
That hits and is enough to kill him.
Right, we'll fly over here. And you want me to roll again for this one?
You can keep that. Hits for another 15.
21.
21 hits for another 16.
Another one.
Yep, because you killed something. That also hits for another 13.
That's 5, so I have one more coming.
And that is a crit for another 18.
So I get 75 hit points back, which is great because I was almost in the 100s, which is just too low. Can't do that. I'm
Don't
done.
have that, no. Elliot.
I will use my half my movement to get on Lothros. Lothros will fly over there with me. Shillelagh. That is just the 2, so that would be 8 damage to hit. I'll hit another again. Oh, that's a crit. Fuck yes.
Where were these rolls in the first fight?
Yeah, god damn it. Well, I'll use a Psychic Blades. Might as well expend that. So that'll be...
Another 22 and 19? Did you click it twice by accident, or...
Yeah, that's the crit. I had to press it twice to
okay.
roll.
Yeah. He is dead.
Cool.
Raphael.
Raphael flies here. I will fly up and prepare my action to shoot Eldritch Blast when and if it gets out. End of turn.
William, Simulacrum.
It will ready an action to vortex warp that guy back into the force cage if he teleports out and end turn.
Edward.
I cannot reach shit. I guess I'll make my way, dashing. I'll go 70 feet to here. That's my turn.
Alright, he tries to make a charisma save. 24.
That makes it.
He teleports out, and you teleport him back in. He makes a con save.
Can I try to shoot?
Yeah, you can shoot now.
So we will try to hit it 4 times. 1, 2, no radiant. 3, 4. So I guess we hit punch 9 points.
First one hits for 9.
Alrighty, then vortex warp him back into the force cage, hopefully.
He made a save with a 27.
Alright, he's out.
Then he is going to use movement to approach Edward. He's going to use his Shikage to make 3 normal attacks. A 23 for 13 slashing, 10 necrotic.
Let me rally that real quick.
Yep. Yeah, 70 damage. Second one is a 20 for 13 slashing and 13 necrotic. And last one is a 19 for 15 slashing and 11 necrotic. Alright, and he pulls out his firearm and shoots with disadvantage for an 18, which misses. That is his turn. Elias Simulacrum.
Sim is going to walk over here, and he's going to Shillelagh, which is a crit, and he's going to use his Psychic Blades, and going to throw 4th level smite on that, which probably will kill him. He doesn't need to do that. He's just gonna Psychic Blades.
He is looking more than bloody, but he is still standing.
And then I'm gonna Shillelagh again,
17 misses.
and bonus action Shillelagh.
18 misses, yeah.
Fuck, I should have smited that first hit. I thought it would kill him. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Cedric.
Hey, that's a friend, and they're close to somebody I want to hit with something. Yeah, we'll go 10 feet, and we will attempt to stab. 32.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Yeah.
Where were these rolls in the last combat?
See, that is 43 damage.
I'm not going to smite, so if it doesn't...
Yep, still standing.
Fantastic. We will stab him again. 30.
Also hits for another 11.
Just bad damage. Bonus action, we're going to turn our trick weapon back into what it used to be, where it wasn't hitting, and I still attacks back up.
Right.
And that's 1 round on the spell. That's it.
And William.
Alright, I will see if my breath weapon recharges. No. So I will fly over and finish him off with a Claw Bite. 29 for 11, 27 for 18, and 27 for 27.
Alright, and that bite finishes him off as he also dies. And that will be the end of this combat.
Alright, one more victory for the good guys on our way to our ultimate goal of defeating Queen Annalise and stopping her ritual before she takes over the world. Let me know what you think in the comments below, but I have some tactical takeaways and some analysis. I'd first like to start with the errors that I made. Looking back, I feel like there are a couple of things that I could have done differently and some straight up errors that what can I say? I'm only human. So the first error was not saving Raph's simulacrum. I had my simulacrum right there. It was within range. I could have totally used Projected Ward to save the simulacrum, or at least attempt to save it. And I didn't, and we lost the simulacrum along with its high-level spell slots and action economy and all of that. Huge, huge loss, and it's entirely due to my unfamiliarity with the subclass, with the character. I just never played it before. I totally forgot about Projected Ward. Presumably, if I was actually a 20th level character, I wouldn't have forgotten about it and would have been pretty, good with my level 2 power by then. I guess it's level 6 since it's Projected Ward, but you know what I mean. So I felt pretty bad about that. My next error was failing to ask about my antipathy effect. I know that it would have been useless anyway, but I should have remembered and I didn't. My next error was forgetting that I had changed from a Topaz Dragon into a Brass Dragon, and I used the bonus action teleport that Topaz Dragons have, but I was a Brass Dragon, so I shouldn't have been able to do that. Now, luckily it wasn't a critical thing, but another mistake that I made that, in retrospect, I should have gotten it right. And my final error was a tactical one. I shouldn't have used Plane Shift on that Congealed Blood. I should have just trusted my team's damage output and not tried to take it out with a big spell. Now, in my defense, I've wanted to try this for some time, and I wanted to see exactly how clunky it would be to have both an attack roll and a save, but I, didn't expect it to have legendary resistance, and that just ruined everything. So, in retrospect, I would have much rather had that 7th level slot back. I could have done some Claw bite damage and then just let Katashi and Edward and Cedric blow it up with their martial damage without me having to blow a 7th level spell slot. Now, let's go over some more general tactical takeaways. My first takeaway is that the damage output of martials is really the core of Dungeons & Dragons party's effectiveness. I'm a caster, I love control spells, but ultimately you have to do damage to kill things. And so control and spells in general are to assist, enhance, supplement, support, and otherwise enable the damage output of martials. Spells just don't do that much damage, especially blasts, but even persistent AoE spells really don't dish out that much. Now, I will say I was impressed with Blade Barrier. For a damage-causing spell, I realized that a spell that does damage the first time they enter on a turn, and then at the beginning of their turn, are pretty good. You can get 2 iterations of the damage before they can take their next action. And yet, nonetheless, you really need to have multiple creatures affected for the damage to approach that which martials can do without having to blow spell slots and worry about combo pieces. So that was my first tactical takeaway. Martials are very important to the success of any party, and even though I don't personally enjoy playing them, I 100% realize that they are critical to the importance of the success of any party. My next tactical takeaway is that if you have a melee sneak attack, it's pretty awesome to have a mount, and that way you don't really have to worry about setting up the sneak attack. I thought it was pretty funny how mount hungry everybody was and how ill prepared we were just in terms of the basic logistics of figuring out who needs a mount, who gets a mount, and to have to fumble around with people figuring this out on the fly as we're in battle as 20th level characters with a week to prepare. I'll be honest, it's a little embarrassing. So yeah, in any case, a mount is great for enabling sneak attack. My next tactical takeaway is that charms are very unreliable at this high level. It's very risky to blow a charm spell at this level when there's such a high proliferation of charm immunity. Elliot ended up blowing a 7th level slot on an Otto's Irresistible Dance, which on paper seems like it's a pretty solid spell, but it has that stupid effect of not being effective against creatures with charm immunity, and so it was just as much of a waste as my own Plane Shift. 2 7th level slots burned and they didn't do anything. Great. My next tactical takeaway is that enhanced maneuverability is really important. We lost so many rounds due to the need to reposition, with people that didn't have enhanced maneuverability. You've got to have speed, you've got to have flight, you've got to have teleports, you've got to have those sorts of options that can put you where you need to be when you need to be there without having to sacrifice actions. Dashing all the time is not a very impactful use of your action economy. And my final tactical takeaway is that legendary resistance sucks, and the biggest part of it that sucks is that you don't know what creatures have it. I'm not a guy that knows very much about the monsters in this game, and there's so many that even if I did, I probably would be able to remember every little thing about it. But man, I was not expecting that Congealed Blood to have legendary resistances. It would have been pretty epic if I could have stuck my plane shift, but it was thwarted by legendary resistance, and that's a downer. So I felt like I should be more tactical about that. I mean, any kind of mini-boss is probably going to have it, right? Just for some reason, I was thinking a mini-boss with the name Congealed Blood was not going to have it. Now, that said, I still like plane shift. I do think it's a good offense, even though it's a little clunky where you need the hit and the save. You can buff those things, right? There's Lucky, there's Silvery Barbs, there's other game mechanics that you can use to, stick those. And it's debilitating, right? You send someone to the Abyss, they're pretty much done unless they also have plane shift, which is a very tiny fraction of creatures. So I do like plane shift. I also like the utility aspects of it, to be able to travel to different planes or to function as a teleport by entering a rope trick or a demi-plane or a bag of holding or something. And I'm seriously considering it for my own Dowlock's 7th level Mystic Arcanum, which he's very close to, and I've been agonizing over Force Cage or Crown of Stars or plane shift. So not sure I'll end up taking plane shift, but it is a contender. I really do like that spell. And that's about it. Those are the mistakes that I thought I made. Those are the tactical takeaways that were impressed upon me after watching this battle. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments if I screwed up any other ways, or if you had any alternate tactics that would have been more effective, and if you had any other tactical takeaways that you observed while watching the battle. In any case, thank you so much for watching. This has been Build Bronze and Dragons. I'm your host, Bill Battlestone. See you next time.